Here at 6 o'clock, Tanglewood Middle School is getting a big donation to help recognize students there at that school.
Now, this school will get $10,000 as part of the DJ Jones Peace Award. It comes from Greenville barbecue chef Dave Jones and his son, who is Denver Broncos defensive tackle DJ Jones. So, a portion of the donation will recognize students who exhibit strong leadership and relational skills and also excellence in academics. Now, each year, 2 students, a male and a female, will be chosen to receive a $250 scholarship.
When you give, it's just incredible. Things happen back in your life when you're willing to give into other people's lives.
Now, the remaining part of that donation will go towards making some improvements at Tanglewood.